the famous scene, which maybe was the scene that gave me the courage to do the movie in the first place. And of course, horrible things are happening. We were accused of child pornography and whatnot later on, even was a lawsuit in Oklahoma. And fortunately, I had these drawings, which I made because the actress didn't want to play the part because of this scene. I said, look, but this is the scene I want to make the movie for, and you don't want to play the part because of this scene. And she said, no, she was very bashful. I never undress in front of a camera or a crew. I said, you don't have to. We'll fake it. We'll pretend you did. And I sat down and did quick these little drawings. They come into the cabin. She undresses. She starts to undress him. Oscar sits there. His bathing suit is scratching because it's knitted out of wool by his mother. He looks up watching her undress, so we'll have a close-up of you whistling. Then we show you from behind as you take off your bra, so all we see is your back. Then we pan down to your feet, number 7, and we see your panties come down. Ah, she says, yes, but then the rest of the crew will see my ass. I say, no, because you will have a second pair of panties under the first. Then comes the interesting moment, and where you can see that this David was a medium, a miracle of an actor. He is to look, take the look from her face down to what Günter Grass calls the black triangle. And she's covering her breast, so no harm done. And then I tell her, and then we cut you from behind and him rushing forwards. She says, oh yeah, but now here you see my behind. Okay, I say, and you've seen, I did these little things. We'll just frame it differently. Yeah? We'll cut the lower part so you can keep your panties on for this shot. Yeah, and well, what about now if Oscar comes towards me? And I remembered, I told you this continuity girl who got me the job on last year in Marienbad. She had been Sylvette Baudreau. She had been Alain René's continuity and only technician whom he took to Japan for the shooting of Hiroshima Mon Amour. And Emmanuelle Riva, the actress, was even more bashful than mine here. And but they had these scenes where the lovers were on the bed in the opening of the movie, and then ashes falls on them. So it's a very poetic and very strong and very metaphysical image. And Emmanuelle Riva did not want to in any ways, not even back to the camera, be bare-breasted, because her partner would be in front of her. So Sylvette Baudreau, the continuity girl, had the idea to cut out little pieces of felt and scotch tape and put them on her. She was happy. And that's exactly what we did with Maria's frontal nudeness. And so when David is in front of her, he is not touching any pubic hair, but just a piece of black felt. Again, so this shot would not be done. I would never do it. You see, it would be sidewise so that we could hide it. And not only was it very efficient for the movie, but also it saved us in our lawsuit in Oklahoma.